Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
I'm a natural, actual, real, authentical, Arkansas loving man.
This is Inside Arkansas. We're traveling the state of Arkansas to give you a behind-the-scenes look at the people, places, and adventures that make the natural state so unique.
Yes, I am.
Today, we're in the Arkansas Delta in a town called Dyess, the boyhood home of Johnny Cash. We're gonna take an inside look at the historic place that shaped the life of the man in black. I'm here with Larry Sims, the former mayor of Dyess, and he's gonna tell us all about Johnny Cash growing up here. Now, tell us about this building right behind us.
Okay, the building behind us is an administration building. That was the headquarters for the federal government. That's where the surveyors and everybody worked in there. And what this was, during the Great Depression, the government came and purchased a 16,000-acre swamp. As you'll see inside how it was all grown up. They brought 1,300 men in here and gave them a job draining the swamps. They dug 125 miles of ditches, built 68 miles of gravel road, and 500 homes. They also come in and built the structure of the town you see here, the museum, the theater, everything we're getting ready to visit. And behind here, there was 40 homes built for the teachers and doctors and everybody to live in. There was a canning kitchen down the road here, warehouse, delivery stable, fire department, blacksmith shop. Anything you needed was here. The train track, Johnny tells about the train. Train used to come just the other side of the road here. And Johnny was 3 years old, and everything he saw was brand new when he came here.
Let's go take a look at it.
Let's go. And this is the original school here that the government came in and built. And Johnny graduated in 1950. That school burned in 64. They built a new one in 65, and Johnny come and performed in 1968. They put on 3 shows.
Did he start writing music as a young boy, or?
He did a little bit, but not a whole lot. He didn't really do anything till he went in the Air Force. He was more a storyteller to me than he was anything. His real name was J.R. Cash on his birth certificate. See, a lot of people, they used initials back then because a lot of people couldn't read and write very well, but they knew initials. But when in the Air Force, they said you have to have a real name. We can't just give you initials. You can't use initials because we can't identify if something happened. So he took John R. Cash. So then when he gets out and goes visit Mr. Sam Phillips, he said, Johnny don't sound very professional, so we're gonna call you Johnny Cash.
How many siblings did he have?
He was 5 altogether.
So how was the colony founded?
Mr. Dyess come in here after the earthquake 1811 and 12, purchased a 16,000-acre swamp. The government came in and drained the swamp and subdivided into 20-acre farms, and they built a house on every 20 acres, and that's what we're getting ready to go see, the house that Johnny Cash grew up in.
Well, here we are at the boyhood home of Johnny Cash. Let's take a look inside. So this is the house.
This is the original house Johnny grew up in. 3 years old, graduated from high school here. Dad stayed here until 1954. Come on in.
Oh, this is so cute.
This is his original home. This is his mother's piano that he played. Even though Mr. Cash grew up poor, if you had a piano and a table like this in the mid-30s, you were a lot better off than a lot of folks. This was a 2-bedroom home here. The bed to the left, the parents slept in the bed here. The oldest daughter slept here. This is Mrs. Cash's purse laying on the bed. Still has her makeup, her driver's license and stuff in it. The Afghan here, Miss Cash crocheted in. And this is the bathroom. Of course, when the government built these homes, they never completed them. They put the tubs and everything in, but they never had any indoor plumbing. All the time the Cashes lived here, there was never any indoor plumbing at all. And what they had to do, they heat the water and put it in the tub. All of them would take a bath in the same water. And that's where they're always saying, don't throw the baby out the bath with water, because the time the baby took the bath, the water would be so dirty you couldn't find the baby. So you have to be careful not to throw the baby away.
And what's through here?
This is the bedroom here. The youngest 2 girls slept here, and Jack and JR slept in the bed here.
So Johnny was in here?
Yeah. JR was his real name when he grew up here. And they say he's sneaking out the window here at nighttime and disappear and go visit some of his friends and crawl back into bed. Dad never know he was gone.
How many tourists come to visit this house every year?
Probably between 30 and 40,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
This house is so awesome. I can really feel the history. There's got to be some songs that Johnny wrote from his, inspired by his time.
One of them was 5 feet high and rise. How high's the water, mama?
How high's the water, mama?
Flooded 37. He was 5 years old. All this flooded. They had to leave.
playing by till picking time.
Picking time was this was a cotton field behind us here where Johnny used to pick cotton and stuff when he was growing up and stuff. And the train just come right to the circle up there, what he sang about. So everything he grew up with, he pretty well sang about it. He lived it.
Well, I'm gonna have to re-listen to all those songs now that I've visited here, and
Yeah, to put a lot of it in perspective for you, how he grew up here. Like I said, 3 years old, he used to walk this road going to school here, and it was just grew up like any other boy.
Larry, thank you so much for taking us on the tour today, and thank you guys for tagging along with us. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more adventures in the natural state.